Guys, CFTC. Hope everybody's having a good day. But yes, today we're gonna be talking about something new. Yeah, but ideally, you should if you pretty much understand what I've provided so far regarding the way I utilize the quarterly theory, this should be very easy to catch on and very easy to understand. Um, Ideally, right now we're gonna be talking about microcycles, the 20-minute microcycles provided by ICT, right? So, little thing or a simple way in which I can explain it is that they pretty much nearly close or they agree very well with the quarterly theory, meaning they pretty much shake hands, right? But it's more of a refined key area of where you should be looking for specific things or characteristics to happen within price, right? So I took a trade right now on, not right now, but let me remove this and this. Yeah, I took a trade on ES. It was also available on NQ, right? But NQ was the leading sister, right? Whichever one was a valid one. So how ideally we would enter would be with this. Let's make this full screen and then yeah, like this, right? Price sweeps the previous cycle high and the accumulation high, right? And then distributes lower, valid. But now, but add in a bit more refinements for how to make this whole entire concept stronger, or for you to be ideally in sync to know which is the most ideal place that you can be looking for your trades, right? Okay. Notice that this range is Q3, right? The Q3 distribution. We know this accumulation, manipulation, distribution, reversal or continuation. It sweeps the previous quarter low. We're anticipating a reversal, right? Basic and clear. If you've been watching the videos, right? But now there's a different way or there's a different perspective in which you can look at this, right? If we mark out this range right here from my entry from 950 all the way to 1010, right? We can make this white and then we make the range like this. By the way, I'll also be making an indicator for this, right? Within this, so when you want to inquire the indicator, I'll be providing you both versions for the price of one. But yeah, okay, this range right here, right, is from 950 all the way to 1010, right? Just like that, right? This is a full 20-minute range, right? Then the previous micro, when did it hit? At 920, which would be right here. So it moved that right there. This is very tedious to be drawing manually. So I mean, if that's how you want to do it, then it's still valid. What am I doing? Okay. This is our dealing range, right? The previous microcycle, and then now we go to the previous one before it, which would be this one right here, right? Then you can copy this to this, right? Okay, so this becomes 10, and then this becomes 50, and then this becomes 8, right? 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, right? In total, the bars should make 80, right? But now when you add it like this, 20 plus 20 plus 20, 60 minutes, 60-minute cycles. Okay, so ideally, to simplify this, right, I'm gonna hide this and we're only gonna focus on the micros, right? So if, let's do this like these, and then let's reduce the opacity, and then let's also add in this one like this one like this. Then we can say distribution. Can place this at the top like this. Typing manipulation. Right? Give me. Okay. Type like that, right? So if we can refine this into price ranges, here is what you are gonna see, right? Like this. This is basically how it looks. Notice that this micro was consolidating, right? Accumulation is one draws above, sweeps this one's high, right? Opens above it, then draws lower. This range moving above like this. This is our Judas swing, right? Okay. Then price draws lower, right? Within our distribution range. But now here's the trick. If you divide this range right here, or let's do it like this. If you divide this range right here and mark it out, it's 5 bars, right? If you divide it in half, how many bars does it become? It's 10 bars, so it becomes 5, right? So you mark out its midpoint, right? Then you come here, you mark out its midpoint, bam, and then you mark out its midpoint, 5 bars, bam. Then also you mark out its midpoint, right? Okay, so now this is how you find your cycles, right? If you do this, mark from this range to its end, right, you're gonna get specific key areas within price, right, to find the midpoint. As you can see here, they are right here. Okay, so if we want to refine this, it should basically look something like this. You know what, better what, let me do it like this. Right, then just copy it. It's very tedious, but it's necessary. Okay, this range right here. Right now, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to demonstrate it in the most easiest visual way, right? Some people already got it, some just need a few more explanations on how this works. Right. Okay. So now this would be our fixed refined dealing range. Like this. Does it make sense? So basically this is distinctively or simply a cycle of thirds. Meaning, what did I just do? Meaning that this whole entire cycles are fractal. They're present within previous price, right? So if I remove this, and this, right? I would mark out the previous cycle of thirds. Okay, trying to do something, but it's not working. So let's see if I can just stretch it out like this. Hopefully this makes sense. But I'll be going into more details about it, right? So we can say this is the previous cycle, previous macro cycle of thirds. Yeah, you can basically call it what you want, quartz theory, whatever. I don't really really care, right? But yeah, hopefully everything is making sense, right? This is just a simple basic introduction of how I utilize the macros, right? Very, very inspired by the quarterly theory. In simple terms, it's basically the same thing. It's just that I use specific price ranges to filter out where are my trades most likely to be or to pen off, right? But yeah, over time we'll be going into more details about this, and hopefully you found this video insightful. And yeah, let me do this before I end the video. It's a real trade, by the way, right? Hopefully you found this video insightful and helpful. If you got any questions, be sure to hit me up on Twitter or leave a question on the don't do that. Yeah, just be sure to hit me up on Twitter. And yeah, hope everybody has a good day.